Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl. And that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout. So I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now. So that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey. Okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin pocket because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that Seamoss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica Seamoss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Listen here, girl. I know you think. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Come on in. Come on in.
What's up, girl? What's going on, people? How y'all doing? Are y'all doing good on this, what is this, a Wednesday? It's a Wednesday night, girl. Oh, yes. I'm ready to get into some things. And listen, before I get into it, I'm going to need for y'all to check down below in my description box because you know the girls are going to Thailand in June, right? You know the girls are going to Thailand in June, right? With Reset by Design Wellness. We are. We is. And y'all need to make sure that y'all sign up and come through so that y'all can have a good time with us in Thailand. Okay, we're going for the first time, girl. We're all excited. Okay. You guys, so before we get into the allotted topics that I have for y'all today, we're also gonna do a members only live. And hold up, y'all. I just did something messed up. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Copy. Okay. The members only live that I'm gonna do tomorrow because we are taking the month of December off from OLFP. If you guys were wondering, both of my girls are pregnant, okay? And Jamie is due any day now. And because of that fact, we're gonna need to take a little time off, girl. We're gonna have to take a little time off. But everybody will be okay. All right. And so we're taking this month off. And I will definitely be coming to y'all for content on Thursdays when I have the time because I have other stuff to do as well. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do a members only live tomorrow. And we're going to get into some things. And I wanted to tell y'all what we're going to talk about in the members only live because I want y'all to know what we're not talking about today. We are not talking about Jonathan Majors today. We're not talking about Diddy today. We're not talking about Russell Simmons today. We're not talking about Krishan and Blueface today. We're going to talk about that in my members only live tomorrow. Okay. If you're a wino, you'll see it too. Okay. Once I send it over to check. Okay, so become a member, girl. Become a member of my channel so you can get the live uncut version. Okay, the live uncut version of my commentary. Oh yes, that's what you want. Okay, that's what you want. We're about to get into it, y'all. Hold up. I'm y'all know I'm setting it up so I can share this screen with y'all because girl, there's so many. There's just so many things that I missed over the weekend that I just cannot wait to give y'all my opinion on. And listen, I just want to say this as far as the Jonathan Major situation is concerned, because we are online arguing right now, girl, on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at BondyBlue. We're arguing, girl. Let me tell y'all something. If there is nothing BondyBlue knows, she knows abusive men. Okay? And when I say I know them, I mean, I may not always see them immediately, especially if I don't know them personally. But there are a few things that you can just about guess are checkoff signs of a man being abusive. Him threatening to kill himself in order to force you to do something. Him asking you to sacrifice yourself for him. And child, just in general, whenever black men specifically go from dating white girls to all of a sudden dating well-known black women that we all know and love. Whenever those things happen, please understand there's a Negro around that you can't trust. There's a Negro around that you can't trust. And so we're going to delve more deeply into that because, oh, bitch, I have links, meaning that I have all of the news that's been put out as this trial has been going on, not just the little tidbits that came out today that y'all think, you know, it is, y'all think that the audio that came out today and y'all think the video that came out today proves that this man is being attacked because he's a black man and they love to attack the black men's. Yeah, that's what y'all think. And I'm gonna let y'all think that. I'm gonna let y'all keep sacrificing yourselves. Please, bitch, please be Coretta Scott King. Please. Please be Coretta Scott King. Go ahead. But I just want to remind all the black women out there that want to be Megan Good. Remember, he was also asking Grace Jabari, the Caucasian young lady, to be Coretta Scott King as well. The irony of a black man asking a white woman to act like a black woman, sacrificing herself for him, is hilarious to me. I find it hilarious. I think I'm at a point now where this whole story is so fucking funny to me that I can't even be mad at y'all about wanting to argue with me because I just think it's so funny. Like, I just think it's hilarious. This nigga was running. We're gonna get into it in the members only live, y'all. We ain't gonna spill it all here because I have links. Okay, which means I'm about to break down my fucking point to y'all hoes that want to argue with me because y'all think y'all know better than me, you know, trying to come at me on Twitter and shit talking about loud and wrong as usual, Bondy. Oh, is that right, bitch? Is that right? Am I usually wrong? Oh, please give me, I want you to run me down the examples. But I know you're not because I blocked you. Say something else. So anyways, thank you, Shashi7100 for becoming a member of my channel. Girl, thank you, Kelton Adams. Oh, we love when we see the men show up in the membership. Thank you. Hey. Thank you, Vincey Coca, for the super chat. Having a hard day. Glad you are alive. Well, I'm here to make you feel better, love. I'm gonna try. Hey, DeQuasia. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you always. Okay, always. All right. You were right about Party. Listen, about Diddy, about Russell Simmons. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't listen. You could argue until you are blue in the face, and I will still think you don't know better than me. I know better than you. And these specific type of situations, y'all. I promise y'all. Okay. I'm on my shit. Okay, when it comes to certain things. Just Jazzy, hi love. Thank you for the super chat. Missed you, Bondy. I'm always working. Finally came, got a live. Love you, girl. Love you too. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. I was right about Tory. Listen. Thank you, Jakora, for becoming a member. Thank you, Doreen, for becoming a member. Listen, we're gonna be taking some breaks too. Cause we're just gonna say Art Basel weekend was expensive. Okay, regardless of the fact that Tasha and Check paid for my hotel room. Shout out to them. Shout out to Tasha. Shout out to Check. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Good people. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into all of the things that I have missed, girl. I cannot wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm overly excited. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I want to make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Yes, new members. Yes, new members. Yes, you are welcome. You're welcome. Art Basel was fun. It was a lot going on. It was very informative in my life, girl. Okay. A good time was had by y'all. And based on my therapy session and further conversations today, girl, I feel like I did what I was supposed to do. I gave what I was supposed to give. My reel was cute. And good times had by y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the Tamar of it all, y'all. I have been waiting all weekend to get into the Tamar of it all. First thing Monday morning, I'm gonna make my away. Because nobody pretends to be Tony better than Tamar. I'm gonna give up me a better day. Right?
She is going to explain that I didn't hurt her. I didn't cheat her. I didn't break her heart. I didn't.
Why they always gotta have music playing in the background?
To her.
Hold up, y'all. They always gotta have like music playing in the background. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, cause I don't. Okay, let me read it, cause I ain't got time for him. He talking too slow anyway. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better be careful with these wiggers. Y'all better be careful with these white men that get linings by black barbers. Jeremy J.R. Robinson has confirmed that he and Tamar are back together after their September breakup. The lawyer went live where he admitted to a few things, such as hurting Braxton purposely and needing to heal. The two were recently spotted together at the Atlanta Falcons game versus New Orleans Saints. Okay, shout out to my people. Looking very cozy, sparking rumors that they reunited and it feels so good. That's where they was at with it, okay? And that was cute and shit. Oh, but the plot fucking thickens, bitch. Now, let me tell y'all, I talked about this last week about Tommie and JR being at that game together. And honestly, I did not think that this white man, I was giving him way too much credit. This is how you know I don't hate men the way y'all think I do, okay? Because I really was looking at Tommie and her thirst to hurt Tamar and to embarrass Tamar. I was looking for that more so than I was looking for JR to be an op. I was not looking for the white man to be an op. I was looking at the op and seeing what the op was given. And I was like, girl, you was just next to him. You ain't even give me enough evidence for me to feel like you didn't just go sit down next to him. Y'all could have been at the same event. You sat next to him and then did your phone like this to make it look like y'all was together. So I wasn't really believing it. I wasn't trying to believe that the white man was doing this. But girl, the white man was doing this. So I was wrong. I was wrong about that. I apologize. Believe me, I do. I apologize. Honest and true, because I know I was wrong. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? That's why I'm singing this song and I'm gonna get through, yeah. But at the end of the day, Tommie is still thirsty and desperate for clout. She's petty. You may not be on drugs, but bitch, you're on something. You're on something. I don't know what it is. It's not air. It's not just a zest for life. Okay. And I'm a Gemini as well, right? I'm a Gemini as well. Okay. I'm a big Gemini. I'm a Gemini in a whole bunch of placements. Mercury and Sun. Okay. That is who I am. And bitch, that's how I communicate. All right. I'm a great communicator. Tommie also is a really great communicator. She's a nut. Okay. She's a nut. But girl, she gave us the tea. Let's listen.
Let's get into it.
Yes.
So all I said was,
Oh, you look good.
hi.
You look
All
good.
I said was he had a nice suit. And from there,
Okay, you said he had a nice suit. Let's stop right there, girl. Let's stop right there. You were trying to get a response. You was trying to see if you could pull her nigga. He looked thirsty to you because you know thirsty niggas. So you was like, I already know what this nigga look like. This bitch online talking shit. This bitch online acting like she's somebody. Oh, muppy baby looking ass bitch. I'ma hit this nigga up. And so she hit the nigga up. And he responded to her. What did he do?
he was thirsty.
Oh.
He wanted to fly me out.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Not fly me out. Fly me out. Y'all flying to opt out. You was definitely trying to hurt Tamar. Tamar does not have good taste in men.
For me going to a game. What is wrong with the situation is that is your man, as you call it. That is your man. He knew it was a situation with me and you.
He did.
And he was down. He was down to play op games.
Girl,
I wouldn't take nothing like that serious, my love. That nigga ate.
Now, I can't believe it because if there is something that the Caucasians love to do, girl, they love to cause discourse amongst the blacks.
My ass, and I sent him on his way.
Oh, he ate her ass. And he's a bottom feeder. Okay, child, we got bottom feeders in the news everywhere. Partisan, anybody? Ain't that? Can you get my ass off your breath before you start doing interviews about me? Like, god damn. I feel like we need a few more brushes.
It wasn't the, I don't know, middle class house that he lives in Atlanta. It wasn't the Bentleys, because I drive a Rolls Royce, that got me. It wasn't, I don't know, the slick part thing he got going on. It wasn't none of that. It was when he paid for the Waldorf in points. I knew that I could no longer.
I'm sorry, Tommie. This is where I have to stop you. You're mad because he paid for the hotel at the Waldorf Astoria. It's a 5-star hotel. You got your ass ate in a 5-star hotel and you was looking down on him because he paid for it in points? Yo, I love points. I flew all the way to Fort Lauderdale and back off points. I don't know how that's supposed to be a bad thing, bitch. Like, I want to know what rich person is not using their points. I don't know any. And I know rich people. Everybody's using their points. Everybody's using their Delta Sky miles, bitch.
Play this game. So it was a one-night thing. Let's get into it. So all I said was, hi.
Oh, so if he spends a lot of money there, that means he always paying for hotels there. Oh, that's what she meant. Oh, so she calling him a hoe. Oh, okay. Y'all know I don't play hoe games, so I don't know them. Okay, I just know that I use my points. Like if I have points, I'm using the points, girl. Okay? So you trying to say that these are specific points that he's getting at this specific hotel. So because he's always down to this hotel, and we know you had Tamar up at your house because you said you kicked her out, you had hoes out to the hotel. So that's why he bring his hoes. Oh, so you was one of many whose ass he's eating. Tamar, this looks terrible for you. My God. Tommie just keeps looking better and you keep looking worse. I'm so disappointed.
Said was he had a nice suit. And from there, he was thirsty. You never want to play with me. You don't want me to expose how you were saying that you kicked her out and she went back to her mother's house. Not Mrs. Braxton, not Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was.
Listen, I was about to be offended. Hold up. I was about to be offended. I was about to, but bitch, you right. Wait a minute. Let me find it. I was about to be offended, but bitch, you right. Respectfully, especially from New Orleans. I tell y'all all the time. It is very hard to find a New Orleans man that you can trust. Be safe, girl, especially if you're not from here. because they will talk your panties off your body and onto the floor. Yes, they will. They will, girl. If you don't have this accent yourself, watch out. And don't let them open doors, pull out chairs, pay for shit, have a little money, and have a New Orleans accent. And he a white boy that fuck with black chicks. Oh, these hoes' heads is gone. He's heads. This is why he got 6 baby mamas. His head is gone. I don't know how many baby mamas. I know he got a lot of kids though. I think he got 6, 7 kids, huh? I was about to be offended, girl, but you're right. Let me continue.
Flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no soul. That shit between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger. I just met this man less than a week. Love, if that's your man, as you say, then you need to check him. You need to really check him and check your situation and really see if you're sleeping with the enemy or not. I'm not your problem. I don't know you. I wish I was drunk.
Okay, Tommie, let me hit you up right here. Let me hit you up right here, though. Ma'am, you knew him for a week. You don't know Tamar, but you went out of your way to get in a sexual situation with her dude. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm sorry. That's weird. That is some weird stuff as a woman. As a woman, for you to use your asshole, because I was going to say your coochie, but for you to use your asshole for vengeance. You literally DM this man to get flued out so you could turn around and get online and tell Tamar her dude ate your ass. That's a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort. That's too much effort for somebody that you don't know. Oh, no. She's not going to act like she got her ass ate for my culture.
I wish I was drunk. I wish I was drunk right now. I wish I was drunk. Because now, fuck that. I'm about to post your shit, JR. I'm about to post your motherfucking shit, white boy. I tried to just let you eat my ass for the motherfucking slaves. For the slaves, bitch. This whole out here calling me a crackhead. I did it for us.
Let me tell you something. Anybody that's getting their checks from Zeus Network ain't doing shit for the slaves. I'm sorry. Hold up. I'm going to say that again. Anybody getting a check from Zeus Network, dark skin versus light skin, we going to talk about it, is not doing anything for the slaves. The fuck? Trying to be funny. Not for freedom. Not for freedom, bitch. My ancestors didn't ask for this extenuous amount of hold'em. My ancestors wouldn't call for such debauchery. And listen, we love messy shit, but we don't like going above and beyond for people that we don't care about. Bitch, what is wrong with you? My ancestors would never. Child, maybe her ancestors.
For us, bitch, I don't fuck pink dicks. You got me fucked up. Now I'm about to post your shit.
Oh, you don't? You don't? You slid in his DMs. You went on a date with him and then you went back to a hotel room with him. And you think because you only got your ass ate You were being honorable or something? Is that what I'm to understand here? Child, Zeus Network has rotted y'all fucking brains. Let's continue on. Okay, this is the text messages in all white event, but I'm the official. I don't know. You wear these suits so well. Thank you. Okay, they don't make them like me anymore. You always look amazing in your shoots. Definitely don't. Everybody isn't able. Definitely don't. Everybody isn't able of. Child, we be needing punctuation. Dot dot dot. Thirsty to sell his book. All it took was a compliment to get your good man. Savannah, wake up, mama. But she laying it on thick though. Like you still in this nigga DMs telling him how great he looks and all that. You're welcome. You so well. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But he hopped on that shit. He wanted an opportunity to embarrass Tamar. Tamar, this man is abusive. This is mental and emotional abuse. Let me tell y'all. I know y'all don't know what that means because a lot of y'all think the only abuse comes in somebody black in your eye. But mental and emotional abuse, it's real. It's real, you guys. And let me tell you, when a man or anybody, but we're talking about a man right now, will actually seek out somebody who you have online beef with and eat their ass and then come back to you and tongue you down, girl, he is your problem. He is your problem. You are not safe, girl. Oh my God, Tamar, are you okay over there? He ate her ass and then he came and kissed you? Talking about when y'all was broke up. Child, let me tell you something. Eating a woman's ass does not have to be like, I physically went from her ass to your tongue situation. Ew. No. It is a mental and emotional thing for a man to be in your face telling you he loved you and he missed you. And in the back of his mind, he's smiling. And he's not smiling because he loves you, bitch. He's smiling because he knows that you're about to get down on your knees and worship his pink penis. Sloppy toppy. Gawk 3000. You're about to do all of that to him because you're so happy to be back with him, right? In the meanwhile, he'll be smiling while you're bobbing on his knob, and he'll be thinking about how he was tongue and face first in Tommie's ass cheeks. Oh, yes. He'll feel good about himself. That's why you don't fuck with niggas like this. Because energetically, do you know how disgusting that is? Do you know how disgusting that is energetically for you to dislike a woman that much that you would do something like that to her and then go run back and be with her, knowing that that's what you did to her, and then let that shit come out on social media for one to embarrass her? Because she didn't know that they hung out before Tommie posted that video. Please understand that Tamar came and responded to the video that he put out talking about, I had to go get my man back. Girl, y'all need to leave these men alone if this is what they doing to y'all. I'm just saying. Girl, get some friends. Get some friends. Get a therapist. Okay. They continue to talk.
Me, I should have just reported. I should have recorded his head in my ass. I should have recorded that. But I try to keep the moment personal. He never fucked me. But the sad situation is, like, we're black. Tamar, I could say your name. I know I'm not a crackhead. I live too well, baby, and I've never indulged in drugs. I don't have to keep saying.
You've never indulged in drugs? Ma'am, alcohol is a drug when you drink it the way you do.
Saying that y'all gonna run with whatever. But we're two black girls letting this, I'm not even gonna say the race or whatever, play with us. Like, tighten up, my girl. I'm not your issue. That nigga's your issue. And sleeping with people like that and trusting them, this be the problem. Y'all be sold for the nigga and then we had an issue. Yes, I'm gonna play with you. But once I seen the severity of the situation, I was like, damn, this is kind of fucked up, actually.
But you still went and met up with him and let him eat your ass, and now you wanna have a conscience? Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Out of my face, this is shit.
Because I'm at home right now with my man, and we laugh together. We don't give a fuck about this internet.
So you got a man that was cool with you, meeting up with a random nigga after only knowing him for a week to seek out revenge on a bitch you don't know to get your ass ate. And he was all down for it. Huh. I mean, like, y'all know I can't judge nobody, okay? But, I mean, my God. Like, she only knew him for a week. I don't know. Just, toxic.
Shit. Telling me I should have just reported.
That's why I had to go get my man back, y'all. And I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game.
And look at them all in the crowd. That's right, girl. You don't let that man go, no matter how much he disrespect you and pray for your downfall. You don't let him go, girl. You stay with him no matter how much he disrespect you, because that's what we supposed to do as women. You stay with him. You let him disrespect you. You let him eat your op's ass and then come and make out with you. You let him kick you out and embarrass you on social media. You let him, girl. You let him. Yes. You make sacrifices for that dick. Okay. Thank you, Adrian Booker, for becoming a member. Thank you, love. Thank you, Saltwater Daughter. What's going on, boo? I believe Tommie allowed that white man to hit. If Tamar wanted to get back with that vermin, she should have done so and kept quiet. Let me tell y'all something. I know a lot of women that like to claim that they met up with people and just got they, they bum took or they cooch, But when it comes to men, yeah, I don't be believing that. I think whenever a man tells you he just wants to eat your ass, it's so he can bone you. Like, that's what it feels like to me, Savannah girl. But I Tamar girl, you are embarrassing yourself for men like you always do. You embarrassed yourself when you were with David. We didn't know how much you were embarrassing yourself with Vince until we found out how much Vince wasn't paying no bills. Like, Vince was out there not paying the bills, girl. We didn't know what was going on. Thank you, Angel Eyes, for becoming a member. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Yeah, Eva Black, thank you. Oh my God, you guys are showing so much love. Applause. Thank you. I love y'all. Thank you. No, Tamar, look, Tony already told y'all if they weren't her sister, she would not hang with them. And this is the reason why. But at the same time, it's like, Tony, what's going on with Birdman? Tony, are you still engaged to Birdman? What's happening there, girl? Oh, thank you, Keke, for becoming a member. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, listen. First thing Monday morning, I'm gonna back my day. Yo, I cannot. Tony is over there. Okay, listen. How long she been with Birdman, bitch? How long they been together, girl? It's been forever. Okay? It's been forever. I cannot. Okay, so y'all was asking how it all started. Okay, so this might be how it all started, girl. Tamar and Tommie Lee trade shots after Tommie suggests Tamar use Krishan Rock for viral moments. And then Tamar responded, so now y'all want me to address out of work reality stars? Never. Me and my Muppet employed ass will keep you on the list if I need a non-fighting cokehead for $2,500 an episode for one of these shows of mine I'm casting for. We're not the same. Go sell some ass for your next hit. I'm finna come with my next hit. And in all honesty, the way you met JR and then flew to see him and then gave him your ass to eat, it's giving selling ass. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Gotta address me for it to hit, Muppet baby. Nothing ass bitch say applied to me, so I don't be moved at all. Okay. I can't even ask a question without hoes getting in a frenzy. Don't flatter yourself, mama. So glad I noticed. Girl. Ugh. Okay. Girl. It's a mess. It's a mess. The reality stars are fighting. The reality stars are fighting. Child. Well, until next time, and as the world turns, like these hoes always got something going on, okay? So y'all, we're moving on. We're moving on. Make sure you like the video. We're moving on. We're moving on. And we're moving on to Erica Banks. Erica Banks, who I can definitely recall coming online to tell us how she needs the girls that are in her section to be baddies. BBLs, baby bangs for baby hair, you know, a full face of fucking makeup sliding off your face in the Miami Heat, girl. She needs you to be a baddie, okay? Uncomfortably so. All right? Foundation not matching the neck. All right? But Erica told us that she needed the girls to look a certain way. She was the one that was talking about she'd rather have surgery than work out. She's one of those people. And y'all know ever so often I like to remind y'all that I'm always telling y'all to work out instead of getting surgery. And y'all always want to argue with me like I'm telling you something wrong when I'm literally just trying to tell you something that could, I don't know, save your motherfucking life. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Do whatever you want to do, bitch. Okay? But Erica Banks was one of those women that was online. Y'all just mad because y'all can't afford it. Okay. Okay. But she tweeted this: never getting surgery ever again in my life. This shit is hell on wheels, man. Get me to the fucking springtime already. What's in the springtime? The only pretty ringtime, maybe. Is it because you want to wear more than spandex? Like, what's happening in the springtime? Can someone tell me? Erica Banks revealed she got, and that's probably when she'll be all healed up because she got a second round of her BBL done. I look good for real. Okay, girl. Y'all chill. I look good for real. See, okay, but see, this is what happens for me sometimes. Okay. And listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this because I love y'all for real. But in this picture right here, I see abs, but then I also see the weight on your face. Like, I be paying attention to the fact that y'all necks and y'all face it. Like, you can't do nothing with that. Bitch, you can't lose. You can't suction the fat out your face and your neck. Like, you know, I saw Rolly tried to do it. She still look uncomfortable to me. Okay. Ab etching done. When I tell y'all, bitch, I be so proud of these abs. This little 4-pack that I be sporting. Bitch, I be so proud of it because I work hard. You know what I'm saying? Yes, no, for real. Big bang. I just want y'all to be healthy. I want y'all to be healthy. I want y'all to work out. I want y'all to like be in better health. I don't want y'all to be out here getting wrapped up in the internet and getting wrapped up in what these weird ass ashy niggas give attention to. I want y'all to be more about y'all health. I want y'all to think in the future. I want y'all to know that at some point you're gonna need your legs to walk, right? You're gonna need your body for its capabilities and not only for its looks. And as you get older, your body is breaking down. Your body is not getting stronger, it's getting weaker. And when y'all go and get a lot of these surgeries, I don't care what y'all are telling yourselves, y'all are weakening y'all body. When if y'all would just go and work out, you would be strengthening your shit for as you're getting older. So I feel like in essence, a lot of this shit is counterproductive. Now, I'm on the outside looking in. I'm not in the industry like that. And a part of the reason why I wasn't so gung-ho about being in the industry is because I knew that they were going to try to make me do shit to my body that I feel like was something I would never want to do. And so I'm glad that, you know, my life has turned out the way it did as far as me not going into the industry, acting, singing, whatever, like I had intended to do straight out of high school, because I probably would have fell victim to this shit like a lot of women do. You feel inadequate, and these men around you, these executives, these producers, these managers are all telling you that if you go and get these surgeries done, you're going to be more successful. And you're only thinking about this moment right now. You're not thinking about 15, 20 years in the future when you have to pay for these decisions you made in a moment under peer pressure. Because it is peer pressure. I don't care what y'all talking about. It is peer pressure for you to get on social media every day and see a certain body type being forced on you. And it's being forced on you because it's all over the place. And it's the body that you see the most of. So you then start to feel like your body needs to look that way. And you have no idea that them girls are filtering their bodies. They are photoshopping their pictures. And they're also having a lot of health issues because of the things that they're doing to their bodies. Okay? So when I tell y'all these things, I be telling y'all this because I really do want the best for women and for people, period. And I feel like it's such a sad thing to me when people are willing to die for vanity. And to me, BBLs is like the most dangerous surgery that you can get. And the girls go get them like you just go to Target and pick it up, girl. And I just would like to let y'all know that orgasms and your whole sex life is so much better when you are in shape. I just want y'all to know that. These girls be out here with their asses leaking. You think they have great sex lives all the time? Yeah, y'all don't think they be leaking? You don't think they be hurting sometimes and not comfortable having sex because their ass hurts? Because their legs is numb and all of this shit that the girls go through when they have these surgeries? I just don't want y'all to fall prey to that shit. I just don't. So shoot me. But this is another one of the, the girls out there that was singing these BBL bitch praises and obviously has her regrets. All right, we're going to move on from there. Let's go ahead and let's talk about Keke Palmer, girl. I really want to talk about Keke Palmer because, things have been happening with Keke. So this was recently posted. Hold up. Let me get this up here for y'all. Okay. Is it a song? A song. Let's not. When reality TV makes everyone believe all celebrities' lives are just one big marketing strategy and scheme, but my life is truly unraveling at the seams, and I just wear trauma like a Dolce & Gabbana coat because Sharon didn't raise no bitch. Now, some people are believing that she's back with Darius and that he was the one recording this video. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. I didn't think that any of this was a marketing ploy, to tell y'all the truth, because Keke has been so private about her life. I would just never expect for her to do something like this for clout. She doesn't have to. Keke has 11 jobs at any given time. She doesn't need to put her personal business out there in order to be popping. She just doesn't. But when the conversation came up about Keke possibly being back with Darius, I thought of this clip. Hold up, not this one. Hold up. Take that one. Take that. Child, you listen to these things so much different now. Goddamn, Diddy.
This gives me into what I wanted to also talk to you about, which is you talk about abuse, right?
Yeah.
Abuse comes from many different things. But I think this is the problem when people find themselves in abusive dynamics is what you just said. I have compassion. I know where this is coming from. You're not a terrible person. You're just dealing with this thing that makes you respond this way. I have great compassion too, but boy, have I experienced some terrible things because of it.
Yes, ma'am.
It's like, damn, it's like having compassion for somebody that's ready to kill you. Like, that's pretty intense. I'm so excited because
and I know what she's talking about better than most, you guys. I do know what she's talking about. And what she's saying sounds like somebody rationalizing going back to their abuser, even though they know how it looks. They know they look crazy. They know that this isn't what they should do. But I don't think people understand the chemical imbalance that happens when women get in abusive relationships. And I'm saying women, but people in general, because people in general get in abusive relationships. But the ones that I've been close to and seen up close, experienced myself, high highs and low lows. And those high highs will make you forgive the low lows because you're always remembering how they were before. You're always trying to have compassion for whatever the childhood trauma is that they gave to you at the beginning to set you up for what they were about to put you through. That's where somebody being a real narcissist and not really caring about anybody else's feelings but their own, and then using other people's compassion for them against them. A lot of men in our community act this way, and it is because of the way we are socialized in this environment. You are socialized to put a man's feelings before your own. He is socialized to put his feelings first and to expect a woman to do whatever it is that he wants her to do. When that is the dynamic that we are all living in, whether we are in an abusive relationship or not, we're still in a dynamic where what the men want matters more than what the women want. So if that's the dynamic we're all living in, when you get with men that are abusive, it is so hard to gauge if that's what's really happening. And by the time you recognize what's really happening, you're already emotionally and your dopamine levels are involved. Yes, then add the Bible foundation about forgiveness and letting men lead and all of those different things that it makes it so much easier. It makes women malleable. So when they are having these experiences, it's so hard for them to get out because so many things have been put in place for them to be locked in once the real abuse starts taking place. At first, men who are abusive, people who are abusive, that shit is evasive. It is really not, I'm kicking your ass. It's really not like that. It starts out as mental. It starts out as basically emotionally blackmailing you. Like I heard Jonathan Majors doing on that audio today, but because he wasn't screaming and howling, y'all didn't hear it. A lot of y'all telling me to listen to the words. Bitch, you listen to the words. I know what the fuck I hear. I hear somebody shaming someone so that they can control them. And once what did he do to her, y'all? What did he do? I was right about this nigga too. Let's not forget, I was right about Darius. Because as soon as he decided to get his ass on the internet to embarrass her, I said, nope, red flag. He's abusive. Because anytime somebody will take your biggest fear, the biggest thing that will hurt you, and they will exploit it, like he did to her, putting that shit on social media, that's abusive. The mental has already started. The mental has already started. He shamed her, tried to guilt her in order to control her, and then used other people to like abuse her by like, having the community. Oh, Keke, you were wrong for wearing that. You shouldn't have had that on. She shouldn't have been dancing on it. She embarrassed that man. She embarrassed that man. That is how women like Keke end up in abusive relationships, because no matter how amazing a woman is, or how, and I mean, I'm saying amazing, I mean like a boss. It doesn't matter how much of a boss a woman is. She is socialized in the exact same environment as everybody else. And if she's strong and successful, she's going to try even harder to turn it off and be the submissive and be the caring, nurturing, understanding, compassionate partner. She's going to give up all of her power to him because in the world, she has the power. So in their relationship, she knows she automatically has to make those sacrifices for him because in this society, he's supposed to be besting her in career, money, and all of that. And he's not. So she has to balance that out for him in their relationship because that's what society tells women to do. Always be responsible for this man's image and his feelings. Always. So Keke might be going back and forth for a while, y'all. Does it mean she's not being abused? No. In all actuality, it means she is being abused because a lot of the times it is so hard to get out of those relationships, especially after they've put their dick juice on your brain and impregnated you with their male child. Then everything that's for them is also tied to the goddamn baby. And y'all know how women are about their kids. They are going to receive abuse. They're going to deal with all kind of bullshit because they think that in order to make sure the kids are okay, they have to deal with that natural thing that happens every time you turn around. So we're going to pray for Keke, y'all. We're going to pray for Keke. So let's talk about Cardi B and Offset. Offset. So it looked like at the beginning of the week, we was finding out that Cardi and Offset had unfollowed each other on social media. And I was like, they got a new song coming out. But real shit, I know that Offset has always, it seems like, Offset has never stopped cheating on Cardi, y'all. Just to be clear. I know it may seem like it because he knows how to talk to the cameras. He knows how to get up there and tell the people how great his wife is and how much he supports her with his Michael Jackson jacket on and shit like that. But essentially, just getting better at hiding the cheating. And also, if we was paying attention, I guess we had noticed how, you in your house arguing on the internet with people and shit like that, and you not really working on your career. Why is that? Why is that? Usually because something's going on in a relationship. A lot of times, women, even when they are super duper driven, they will fall off when it comes to some relationship because that relationship will then take up all of their mind, their energy, their heart space. And instead of focusing on themselves and what they need to focus on, they get bogged down by the man. And I really think that Cardi has been in that house going through it with this man. And hopefully we'll get a really good album from it. But this is what she said online.
I don't know if y'all been getting clues from me for my live. I mean, I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or for my stories when I put some certain music or for my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to I'm not afraid. I just don't know how to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now. And I just took it as a sign. So I wanna start 2024 fresh, open. I don't know. I'm curious for a new life, for a new beginning. And yeah, I'm excited to put me.
She said her TikTok performance, I loved it. Her energy was on one. I loved it. I can't wait to watch the whole thing. I want to watch the whole thing because I've only seen clips. But her Selena vibe, she just looks so beautiful. I loved it. So these are the people in the comments. People be treating marriage like a relationship. It ain't working, so you go separate ways. Nope. You're supposed to be tied for life. You're supposed to make that shit work. If you're willing to leave your husband over rumors, you shouldn't be with him. Once I find a good woman I really love, I'm going to never let her go, and I'm never making a fool of her. Child, that's a good comment. Right when Nicki dropped an album. Come on. At the same time, Blueface is online saying that Krishan fucked Offset. Why y'all got to make everything about Nicki? But ain't it funny how the first few comments is y'all telling her that she should have stuck it out and stayed in a relationship? To be clear, they're not divorced yet. And people break up inside marriages all the time. They just don't tell people their business because this is how y'all be. And plus, they don't know if they're going to get back together or not because people go through that. Let me tell y'all something. If you don't want to be with somebody, leave them. If y'all are supposed to get back together, y'all will get back together. I know several people that broke up and got back together over the course of years. Divorced, remarried, divorced again, remarried, died together. And life has ebbs and flows, y'all. Life is not no, it's always supposed to be exactly like this. That's impossible. If ain't nothing else you know about life is that life is going to change. And sometimes in order for things to move the way they're supposed to move, you need to let people go, even if it's just for a time, even if it's just for a moment. They may be able to come back in your life. They may be able to circle back around to you. But if not, it's your life and your happiness, and what you need needs to come first. So if a relationship is making it hard for you to get up there and do your fucking job, if a relationship is making it hard for you to do your career and what your passion is about, you can let that shit go. And if y'all are supposed to get back together, y'all will get back together. But nobody needs to stay anywhere they don't need to be. I don't care whether you married or not. You can get divorced and get remarried, bitch. Life ain't over. The fuck? Y'all really be out here acting like it's, oh, we supposed to stay together forever. No, the fuck we not. No. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes a person is not supposed to be in your life forever. Listen to yourself. Listen to what you need. Letting people tell you what the fuck you need in your life, y'all crazy. People ain't even got no wife, ain't got no relationship, don't know what the fuck going on in somebody's life, sitting up there telling that girl she should have stayed. And to me, I feel like this was happening. This is not because of Krishan and Blueface, y'all. Her saying this, them breaking up, this is not because of that. There's another girl. Listen, there are other girls. Trust me. Krishan is not, even if he did fuck Krishan, she's not the problem. There are other girls. Offset is the problem. Period. Okay? Let's move on. Yo, let's talk about Jason Lee for a sec, because I was noticing a pattern with Jason, you guys. I was noticing a pattern with Jason.
Out on her unexpected divorce from Jeezy. And she went on the Jennifer Hudson show, because that's where you go when you want to get your word across, I guess. We all know Jennifer Hudson's illiterate. Well, look.
Why you gotta be such a hater? Why you gotta be such a hating ass bitch? You would think unbigging your back and losing weight and having a successful business for yourself, Jason, like, I don't understand. Why you gotta be such a hater to call that lady illiterate? I know one thing, she know how to read fucking music notes. She know how to read the script to the movies that she's in, to the plays that she's in. And I get it, y'all. As a journalist, as a YouTuber, people will come into your space and kind of like take over. And you'll feel away sometimes, because it's like, motherfucker, this ain't what you do. Why is you over here? You don't go here. You do something else. Why you got to do this? But at the end of the day, you ain't never supposed to get your ass behind no microphone and hate on nobody else's success like he just did.
She went on now speaking out on her.
Like, you on the Breakfast Club doing your own thing with your own business, popping like you are. Hollywood Unlocked, one of the biggest blogs on the fucking internet. And you calling this black woman illiterate because you mad that you don't have the energy, and you don't have the I hate when I space on the words, y'all. But you don't have you don't have the thing. You don't have the thing that makes people feel safe, Jason. What a lot of people know about you is that you disrespect women. You throw drinks in women's faces. You can't be trusted. You're messy. You make interviews with other people. You make interviews with celebrities about you and your connections with them. Like, you don't give the type of journalist that people want to deal with or tell their business to. No, it's not talent. It's not empathy. He don't have no compassion. And that's another reason why a woman like Jeannie Mai, when she's having to tell the story about her divorce from a man, a black male rapper, no, she shouldn't come to the fucking Breakfast Club where y'all are black men misogynistically so. Reputation. He doesn't have the reputation. There goes the word. He doesn't have, come on, je ne sais quoi. He doesn't have the reputation. Jennifer Hudson has a good reputation. And you got to be able to handle people with care when they come and talk to you. See, a lot of you motherfuckers on the internet don't know anything about real journalism. Right? And when I say real journalism, I mean, y'all, even with us, Ooh Ladies First panel, whenever we interview people, y'all want us to get up here and hold people's feet to the fire and drill into their ass and just tell them everything we never had to say about them in a review. You want us to go off on them. How is that supposed to give them the space to be vulnerable and open up and express themselves if we are putting them on the defense? Jennifer Hudson sitting there with her messy hair and her glasses is so open and unassuming. You feel safe with her. You feel like you can tell this very sensitive matter to this woman in this setting, because she is going to hold space for me in a way that does not rip me apart. Jason Lee, you are looking to find something so that you can turn it into something else. So you can turn it into clickbait. You're not trying to have compassion with people when they come to you with their shit. Give me a motherfucking break. So he did it there. And then he did it again. Shout out to Storm Monroe. Okay, because Storm Monroe posted this a day ago. And I was like, there's a real pattern of Jason being mad because people don't want to interview with him after he spent most of his career being an asshole to everybody.
Include other Black leaders in the culture in the fold. I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have honored and brought more Black. And I spent thousands of over $40,000 in tickets and shared the experience with friends. And I've done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here, because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet, would go crazy. I'm going to tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now. Ooh, and that's where I go back to, like, we're friends in the game. We support each other. We help each other out. Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood Law? Oh, there's one more thing. Beat this, Johnny.
Woo!
So that in itself, I think Beyonce could have gave me a, you know what I mean? Like, there should be a little love there. Now,
so let me guess. There's some nasty story out there about Beyonce and or Jay-Z. And because you didn't put it out, because you kept it close to the vest, you feel like she should have done something more for you when it came to the Renaissance in some capacity. Is that right? The entitlement is what bothers me. You're so fucking entitled. People don't owe you anything. To be real, y'all, people don't owe you anything. They don't owe you interviews. They don't owe you their business if they don't want to give it to you. And to get online and try to spread her.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing this industry game. Optically, when you want to include other Black leaders in the culture in the fold, I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have honored and brought more Black. And I spent thousands of over $40,000 in tickets and shared the experience with friends. And I've done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here, because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet, would go crazy. I'm going to tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah, it sounds like he's telling them some tea that he knows that he's probably kept quiet for her. And he feels like because he kept shit quiet, you know what I'm saying, she should have shown him more love when it comes to him being a blogger. Once again, Mad because somebody not giving you the story. Like,
support each other. We help each other out. Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood Law? Oh, there's one more thing. Beat this, Johnny.
I can't deal with the beeping again, but I want to hear what he says at the end, and then we're going to move on, y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. This white girl is doing so much. Woo!
So that in itself, I think Beyonce could have gave me a, you know what I mean? Like there should be a little love there. Now,
maybe she doesn't know.
Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce. They're not going to share that with her.
Yvette knows. I got the receipts. I still have the receipts.
So some Jay-Z shit. So you're withholding some Jay-Z shit. And so that, and Beyonce doesn't know about it. And so that means that Beyonce's camp should, what?
Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now, if I get that message to Beyonce,
yes,
I can get it to I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyonce.
She needs to know.
And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that, Yvette. We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's gonna be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out.
Please do it.
Whew.
The fires that will come over there.
I ain't worried. I ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now. I'm not playing this industry game.
Do it, Jason. Please go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, Jason. I want to see how it's going to work out for you. I want to see how it's going to work out for you. But it's giving entitlement. It's giving brat. Giving bitch assness. Okay. Hold up, y'all. I had some stuff that came in. Let me go through it. Thank you. What is it? Redivine. I think that's what it is. I hope so. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Caitlin Dodges, thank you for being a member for 7 months. So glad I'm not vanilla anymore, because if kink taught me anything, your natural body is always somebody's cup of tea. Boss TV Studio, thank you so much for the super chat. You better say that, Ish Bonzi. Christian McGee, thank you for the super chat. Jason got worse the more he unbigged his back. Real life nutty professor. Thank you, Danielle All Natural, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Candace Gatson, thank you for the super chat. Jason Lee is just a messy ass leech attention seeker. I mean, listen, as a blogger, I really, y'all know I do my job and I go home. I don't really want to be wrapped up with these people like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing me. I love what I do, y'all, but it ain't that deep. This shit, they be doing a lot, and this shit don't even be that deep to me. You know what I'm saying? You either get the interview or you don't get the interview. What's for you is for you. But you can't be an asshole to everybody and be messy the way you are and kind of have this nastiness about yourself. And when you don't get these women coming to you with their shit, or people treating you like they like you public, like it's because of your reputation preceding you. There are 1,000 people in the room. I'm going to give y'all a chance to like the video and also support the channel via Cash App, Venmo, all that shit. Okay. We're going to come back and discuss Lupita Nyong'o. And hold up, I'm going to just give y'all the runoff right quick. Light skin versus dark skin. Kanye, Jazzy. Watch Jazzy because she's better than us. And we're going to end with some clips from British Williams' interview with Carlos King. So y'all stick in there with me, like the video. I'll be right back.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Actually, yes. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm gonna switch out Kanye for Meg. Okay. Because I did want to discuss Meg in this live. I just didn't put it in my notes because it happened not too long ago. But I'm about to pull that up for y'all. Did y'all like the video? Are y'all enjoying the video? Okay, people. Come on now, I'm giving you the best I got. Like, come on now. Come on now. All right. I know I am. And it's so greatly appreciated. I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all showing so much love today. Thank you. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Pacey and Lupita, girl, because it's messy. Girl, y'all be thinking, it's the upper echelon, okay? Or just people who you just be feeling like they ain't got nothing messy going on, girl. There's something messy going on. It's not messy going on, okay? So there seems to be something more than friendship brewing between Lupita and Joshua. In October, rumors surfaced that Lupita was in a new relationship with Joshua Jackson, Dawson's Creek. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now, will it be? I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now. Oh wait, no. Will it be damn, sorry. I used to know that whole song, y'all, because Dawson's Creek season 1 soundtrack was the shit. I'm just telling y'all that was my shit. Okay. I have it right here on my iTunes right now, girl. Dawson's Creek season 1. Okay. So at first, we thought they were friends, right? Because Lupita was hanging around with Jody and Joshua. We would see them out together while Joshua and Jody were allegedly still together. But now, since he's filed for divorce from her husband, hold on. Both entertainers were newly single, with Jody Turner-Smith filing for divorce from her husband of almost 4 years, and Lupita revealing she was no longer with TV personality Salima Meskela. Okay, or however you pronounce it. Initially, insiders claimed Nyong'o and Jackson had been friends for years, and their outing was strictly platonic. However, things have clearly changed since then. Yesterday, this was December 6th, images of the pair holding hands while out on a romantic stroll hit the internet. The pictures, which seemingly confirm their dating, were taken in Joshua Tree, California. Both celebs appeared to be all smiles as they casually walked around the area. No word yet when they decided to transition into being more. Why do you have the pictures on here? Jasmine Brand always trying to make somebody go to their damn website. Let me see. See, I ain't got time for this. Hold up. I'm gonna pull up the pictures. Hold up, because girl, okay? Lupita and Joshua, okay? Boom. Images. Here we go. Okay, here we go, girl. Here they are. They are definitely holding hands. It's giving we go together. It's giving we go together. They both have their jackets tied around their waists. They're both wearing sweats. Okay, they're both wearing beanies and sunshades. Okay, these people go together. And the fact that Lupita and Jody have like such similarities as dark complected African women, it's just, girl, I just want to know. I just want to know what was going on. Like, was it open? Was the relationship open? Like, what was going on? I'm so interested to find out. Okay, but it's definitely giving. It might have been an affair. It might have been a cheatation. Do we think it was a cheatation? It might have been. I think more deets will come out. Like, at first, I thought this story was kind of like, who cares? But I'm kind of wanting to see what's going to take place here, because Joshua Jackson looked as if he really didn't want to be with Jody Turner. It seemed as if she was the one that really wanted to get married, and it was kind of like rushed on some shit. Like he didn't really want to do it, but he did it begrudgingly. He never really want to get married, and then the shit was only for a second, and now you're with the friend that you had during the marriage. Suspect. Joshua Jackson, seems as if we can't love you the way we used to, Pace. Because y'all know Pacey was my guy. Okay. I didn't like Dawson. I liked Pacey. Okay. So for Pacey to be like this now, it is so unfortunate. Kira, thank you so much for the super chat. Caitlin, thank you for another super chat. Will you be doing Jonathan Major's circus in this live or members only? Members only. Because I'm not gonna argue with the world about how that nigga crazy, the girl's crazy, but he's crazy, and we're not gonna argue about it. Okay? He's crazy. Now, y'all, if y'all did not cancel y'all Zeus subscriptions when Jocelyn was over there beating up on all the girls, did y'all see this? And I had to come to y'all because I know you saw this, right? Social media reacted to the dark skin versus light skin show presented by Nick Cannon in collaboration with Zeus Network. You know, it's as if all of the sacrifices that Black people, African American people have made in order for us to get to this point of freedom, to the level of which we have it, because we all know that we weren't as free in 19, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. The level of freedom in which we have in 2023 is more freedom than we as Black people have had in the entirety of our experience here in this country. And a part of that has been, dealing with a lot of fucked up things that make us hate ourselves. And a part of the things that have made us hate ourselves as Black people is colorism, because the closer to white you are, the better. And so we have this dark skin versus light skin thing that has taken place. And we all know this is one of those things that Massa put in place. It started out with Phil nigga versus house nigga. If you're a house nigga, it's because you are light complected, you are inside. You're a Phil nigga, that's because you spend a lot of time in the sun. It also translates to other ethnicities and nationalities of people, Asian people who bleach their skin and want to look white so that they don't look like they work out in the fields, in the rice fields. Because the poor people spend more time outside in the sun. That's the idea. Okay? And so this translates on so many levels as degrading darker complected people simply because they are more astute for the environment in which they live in. And when I say astute, I mean they are more, they live easier. When you are a dark complected person living on a planet that is driven by the sun, your lack of melanin is a deficiency, not a betterment. Only in a fucked up, backwards ass society would y'all create this dynamic, dark skin versus light skin, that makes light skinned people seem as if they are better than dark skinned people, more attractive, more desirable, softer, less aggressive, more deserving of love and respect and comfort than darker complected people. That is the history of colorism in this country. Let's not even talk about dark complected people that can't get certain jobs, that don't get certain promotions, that have to deal with all kinds of disparages in the workplace and in their environments as a whole. Only for Zeus Network and Nick Cannon to turn it into a fucking minstrel show. Congratulations. You played yourself and all of the Black people that died and struggled for us to have the freedom that we have access to now, where you could be so free as to make obvious decisions to continue the degradation of your own ethnicity of people. Congratulations. The white people don't even have to do it. The white people don't even have to do it anymore. They just programmed you, and now you do it. And then with women, right? Because y'all want the women to be used in this manner, right? So the dark skin versus the light skins fight to the death. Doesn't that feel like in slavery when they would make Black men fight each other to the death for their enjoyment and their entertainment? Is that not what y'all are continuing to do as Black people? Now living alive and able to run amok in the fucking palace because of the Black people that died and were traumatized and brutalized under these exact same ideals. You decide to turn them into Zeus Network Presents featuring Nick Cannon. I didn't think we could get any. I didn't think we can sink our feet down below into hell even more so. But God, they figured out a way to do it. Congratulations to Zeus Network. You have lowered the ball further down into hell than I ever thought it could be. And Nick Cannon, I would say you should be ashamed of yourself, but you're a colorist, so it's no surprise here. Look at his baby mamas, okay? The only reason he added the dark skin one in there is because everybody was starting to notice the pattern. Same thing he did with the Wildin' Out girls. Oh, Lord. Pray for the future, child. Pray for the future. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Okay. Now let me tell y'all something. I read Party's lyrics to his song that he wrote about Megan. Okay. And I'm gonna refresh y'all's memory. Okay, I'm gonna refresh y'all's memory. Okay. Now, Meg Thee Stallion had one line in her song that people assumed was about Partisan Fontaine. Okay? And even if it was about him, okay? Even if we're not about to play a game and act like it wasn't about him, okay? It was one line, okay? And listen to the verse. I want y'all to listen to the verse. Hey, damn, I got problems. Never thought a bitch like me would ever hit rock bottom. Man, I miss my parents. Way too anxious. Always cancel my plans. Pulled up, caught him cheating. Getting his dick sucked in the same spot I'm sleeping. Lord, give me a break. I don't know how much of this shit I can take. Y'all, it was one bar. It's one bar in this whole song that is referencing him. The rest of the song, she's talking about killing herself and her pussy being depressed. This pussy depressed. I'm about to stress him. Okay? She's telling you that she's going through a hard time. In the verse, miss my parents, feeling anxious, cancel my plans, go back to his house. He getting his dick sucked. Okay? That's all she wrote, y'all. To me, that's not that bad. Niggas get their dick sucked all the time on their girlfriends. Offset. People cheat all the time. Niggas cheat on their women every day. And it really does nothing to them. It does nothing to them. It does nothing negative to them for somebody to feel like they cheated. Oh, you got some people in your comments. Big fucking whoop. Who cares? You have people in your comments anyway. This is a song that he wrote about her. It's called The Person. It's literally about her, whole song, verse after verse. He says, after watching people drag your name and talk about you in unfavorable ways, in order to get attention, clicks, I never thought you would do something like that to me. Oh, I'd like to apologize for no longer keeping up with your lies or supporting your habits to tell half-truths. I hope this message reaches you well. Hope you get the help you need. First of all, you don't hope she gets the help that she needs. You don't hope that she's doing well. You're pointing out that she's a liar. And I think that you are tapping on all of the people that refuse to believe that Meg got shot because she lied about having sex with Tory Lanez. And I think that if it were not for the fact that he shot her, she wouldn't be lying about the fact that they had sex, because there are pictures of them out with her bent over in front of him, which to me tells the story, honey. Them being out, hanging out together, going to parties together, and her being bent over in front of his little bitty ass on somebody's red carpet told me enough that I knew that they had some type of relationship. Then when he wrote his album, and that he never explained what happened in the shooting, but he damn sure explained their relationship and how they were trauma bonding over both losing their parents. Right? That's what was happening between Tory and Megan, right? When all of this took place. So to me, I feel like the young girl is not in a good space. That's why she's not making good decisions on who she's around. She's young. She's in the industry. It's very confusing. And she don't have a lot of people in her corner that's actually supporting her, because everybody wants something. Because being linked to a person like Meg makes you famous. And so here we are. And I'm going to continue with his lyrics. Look, you talk shit about Kellen, shit about Jayla and Darren. You talk shit about everybody. Now, let me tell you something. If I'm laying up with a nigga and I'm telling him how I really feel, I say this to my husband all the time. Like, nigga, I'm telling you, I ain't telling nobody else. Like, why I can't tell you? You my person, nigga. I can't tell you this without you, thinking I'm a fucked up person, or I can't vent to you about whatever I'm feeling about my friend without you bringing it up later. Like, I'm just venting. I should be able to vent to the person I'm laid up with. But this how you can't trust these niggas. Shout out to Kaya. You talk shit about everybody except for the person in the mirror that's staring. Literally did that in a Cobra song. Literally talked about all of her issues in the Cobra song. But okay. You talk shit like you Keisha, then cry like a Karen. That coincides with that whole vibe of acting like Megan is always pretending to be a victim. Can somebody tell me what you are when somebody shoots you in your fucking feet? Does that not make you a victim? Or do y'all just not like to see Black women as victims, no matter what happens to them? Fuck awards that you won, money you got, clothes that you're wearing. A whole lot happened in these last 2 years, but this is the part that you sharing? Excuse me? I can't talk about how you getting your dick sucked hurt my feelings after everything I've been through. You gonna tell me what part of my story to share. Got it. I just wish you tell the whole truth. When you was going through shit, how I hold you. It's gonna make, nigga, that might be in another song. Did you hear the whole album? This song had a theme. He said it's gonna be okay. That's what I told you. I was the realest nigga you was close to, and that's for real. You ain't real enough. Because the real niggas I know don't pillow talk like bitches on the internet. The real niggas that I know. But I feel like a lot of y'all don't know no real niggas. So that's that. The people that you know, you don't hold. This is the one. The people that know you don't love you. The people that love you don't know you. Do y'all know how fucked up that is to say about somebody? The people that know you don't love you. Again, all she said was, you was getting your dick sucked in the spot that I was sleeping. This nigga said, the people that you know don't love you, and the people that love you don't know you. I loved you out loud. I was vocal. Yeah, after a little while. It took you a minute, let's be clear. Said you never seen that up close. I said, come here, baby, let me show you. Sit down for a second, girl. You need to hear this. Be for real. You ain't even realistic. Got lipo, then you start posting gym pics. Why are you telling everybody that? Why is that pertinent to y'all's relationship? You just want to out her for anything you feel like she's not being truthful with, when everybody in the industry is hiding shit. Everybody. The things that you're doing is sadistic. Spent 4 hours doing glam, not a blemish, but your foundation is off. You need to fix it. Sir, this is where the sassiness came in. Remember when he was talking about how y'all say whenever men being expressive, they being sassy. Sir, You're talking about her makeup and her foundation being off. I know that's a play on words, but my nigga, that's a sassy ass line. Clean up your spirit and not your image. I thought that's what you was doing with your downtime. When the snake shed its skin, it only changed on the outside. You got emotional hurdles. Yeah, she should at this point. Got shot. Both of the parents and the grandmother died recently. Famous. Can't trust nobody around me. Not even 30 years old yet. Yeah, it's giving emotional hurdles. And guess what? Everybody has them. But you trying to use this to shame her? Red flag. Man, the work that you need is internal. When love goes bad, can't believe it. Archive pics because you can't delete it. Damn, see me with Jada Kingdom and then you went Jada Pinkett. What did Jada Pinkett do? And who's Jada Kingdom? Is he admitting to, was Jada Kingdom sucking a dick? Let me explain. Like, what's going on? I feel like that's what he's saying. See me with Jada Kingdom and then you Jada Pinkett. And y'all know they say Jada Pinkett talk too much. That's what they say. They say Jada Pinkett talk too much. She say too much of her business. So that mean that's what you saying, right? You saying she saw you getting your dick sucked and then she went and told everybody about it, right? But you with this whole shit right here, this is cool. Okay. So you pop out, wish you the best. You see me pop out, start gripping your chest. Who she popped out with? The football player dude? Is that what was going on? Oh, he's trying to act like she popped out with somebody after the fact. Okay, we didn't see that. But all right. Talking about, I guess the newer album need a villain. The one bar makes you a villain? She's talking about herself for most of the song. I ask you to your face, did you fuck them niggas? Because multiple niggas. And you swore on your mother. I know from then I couldn't trust you. And I know a lot of y'all are caught up on this. She embarrassed him. She wasn't honest about who she fucked. He asked her right out and she didn't tell him. You're right, y'all. That's wrong. That's so wrong for somebody to ask you if you had sex with somebody and for you not to tell them at all. So when you were getting your dick sucked, when did that happen? Like, you mad about shit that happened before you. I'm talking about the shit that happened during the relationship. Ain't it funny how they do that? But I say, I'm not even gonna read all of this because he went in. This ain't for Meg the Stallion, this for Meg the person. Had me beefing with niggas you know you was fucking. Beautiful girl, but your soul is disgusting. You got everything, but you still ain't happy. Y'all, she was embarrassed to say that she had sex with Tory because Tory shot her, y'all. I don't know why that's so hard for everybody to like give grace to. Like, a person shot me, I'm embarrassed. I don't want to tell you, this person that I'm in a relationship with now, that I was dumb enough to be with somebody that shot me. That's embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing, not just for everybody, but it's embarrassing for me to tell you too. But because he going to court with her, right? Because he being by her side, she was supposed to tell him everything. That's how everybody feel. Now, I feel like once a nigga get his ass online and write a fucking song like this about you, talking about you, just telling people all kind of personal shit about you in this song, I'm glad you didn't tell him. And I know why you didn't tell him. You didn't tell him because you felt like on some level you couldn't trust him. If she didn't tell him, it was because she felt like she could not trust him. And she would have been right. Because you literally put a whole bunch of shit in here that is so unnecessary other than to make her look bad to the people around her. Starting off the song saying she talks shit about Kaylin, Jayla, and Darren. You mean people that she probably really count on in her life right now? So you want to isolate her. You don't even want her to have the people around her that she has right now. Y'all, he went in on her. Keep it a buck. You could be honest talking about me and some dame like I was just out here doing my thing. The way you painting this picture, it's a shame. How many times did I catch you texting them niggas? You did you first. I just did me bigger. So she was texting people and you fuck somebody and okay, cool. We tit for tat. That's what's up. I got that. You flew out the country, ain't called for days. In my mind, we have parted ways. You was back to moving awful strange. In an effort to fix it, I took all the blame like I always do. Apologize for shit I know I ain't do. So you apologized to her and y'all got back together? How you want grace and lack empathy? Even till this day, I'm not your enemy. It don't look like it to me, nigga. Look like you her enemy to me. I'm returning the vibes that you sending me. 1 bar, y'all. 1 bar. Y'all, he even had his mama in this shit. That should be showing you some higher detectives, girl. You the feds, not in your house, not in your bed. You lying to people. You sick in the head. Now, didn't you just say that you did you bigger? But she's lying to people. She's sick in the head. Y'all, that's so fucked up to keep saying. You lying to people, you sick in the head. That's so like that's such a gaslighty, fucked up thing to say to somebody when you are simultaneously admitting you did you first. I just did me bigger. And y'all know how men are. Men think anything you did that made them feel away was you doing you first. Nigga, what? Text messages. So Meg got online to defend herself today. Hold up. Wait a minute. Don't nobody want see that nigga.
Seated, I was very much happy where I was at. If this man is saying I didn't cheat on her, I didn't do that, well, why the fuck is you responding to me? Do you know how many niggas y'all claim I done fucked with? Why are you answering? Why are you trying to make that shoe fit? Was it you getting your dick sucked in the same spot I was sleeping? If you say it wasn't true, why the hell is you dissing me? Like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you talking to me? If you said I wasn't talking to you, I wasn't talking to you. Like, you just wanted to fucking find a reason to bash me. It seems very strategic. Like, it feels like they getting on Megan ass. All right, let me go get on her ass too. Like, if I'm not talking about you, why the hell are you talking about me? Like, what's happening? And should I not defend myself? Like, should I not come on here and say, what? Like, I don't have anything bad to say about my ex. I genuinely don't. Like,
come on with this music, Meg.
if I'm not talking about you, why are you talking about me? Hey, I didn't cheat. So why you thought that bar was for you? Why are you in the shoe fit, Cinderella? Like, you squeezing your foot in there, friend. If it wasn't you, why the hell is you talking to me? That doesn't make sense. And I don't feel like I should have to explain myself, but you know, I'm not that big of a person yet. God ain't finished with me. He's still working. Damn, I was.
And look, this is the definition of her starting shit and then playing victim. That's how y'all see this situation. I don't see this situation that way. I feel like the girl was writing a song, getting some shit off her chest. She didn't say for sure if it was him or not. She just said that somebody did something. And we just all assumed it was him because that was the most recent relationship. And she's been writing her music damn near in real time. Okay? But at the same time, the way he went in on her, it just feels like you ain't never cared about that lady. You ain't never give a fuck about her. You never really cared about her at all if you could write that type of song about her. I don't care what anybody's talking about.
Interviews in their entirety. I always speak about exactly what happens, exactly how I feel, without even giving too much, because I don't like to dive into too much. But I have no problem taking accountability. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Let's talk about what the definition is. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, find me an interview where I say no. Not once. But I just don't appreciate people throwing rocks and hiding their hand. I was chilling. I was cooling. Nobody asked me nothing. You know, nobody asked nobody nothing, in fact. And throwing rocks and hiding your hand is just, that's just not good behavior. You know what I'm saying? It's not good, especially the people that have been good to you. Everything I needed to talk about, I talked about on the song. Everything I need to say, I said it on the song.
Yeah, you said a lot.
Wow, they want to know what happened.
You said a lot.
And when you paint things in ways that they didn't happen, You got to clear it up. You got to fucking clear it up.
This is how niggas be though, y'all. This is how they be. They'll straight dog you the fuck out. You said something, wasn't even talking to them. But because they on some level want to make it about them, they hop off the fucking curb. Now he can't sit still. His verbiage is so toxic. He was moving like a crackhead, and I've seen crackheads. Yes, him moving constantly was very bothersome to me. He said he treated her like a queen, but she should be okay with him getting his dick sucked by another woman because of her past. I'm so like you said you cheated. So I don't know what he's talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The double talk, y'all. This nigga admitted in his own song that she started it. He just did it bigger.
But with all that said, if you watch my interviews in their entirety, with all that being said, I wish happiness for everybody. I wish healing for everybody. I felt like I was well along my journey. I felt like I was well along in my journey. I had put a lot behind me. I had ate a lot of shit as a male, as a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just ate it. You know?
And that's why I wish he would have never been with her. Because I think on some level you resent her for how people responded to you because you were with her. Even though it raised your profile to be with her, it still benefited you to be in a relationship with her. But because of the way people hate her, you took hits because of her, because of how people feel about her. So instead of blaming those people for how crazy they are to be mad at somebody for fucking getting shot, you instead want to make her the bad guy because of the way other people was acting with you because you were with her. Got it.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like this was like...
You ate a lot. Got it.
Not one of those times I was going to let it slide.
You ate a lot of ass too. And she's only mentioned you this one time as far as we know. So why are you acting like it's been repeated disrespect here?
Somebody speak on me and let my story be told by somebody else. This wasn't one of those times I was going to let it slide.
Because she told a story. She told a whole story, huh? Even though you said that you did. You said you did.
So that's what all this is about. Like I said, I'm here. My music is out. That's all I'm going to promote. People ask me these questions, and for none of this would have ever came up. I didn't start this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't plan on talking about none of this, and now it seems to be the talking point. I'm a bad guy somehow. Somehow I'm a bad guy.
You are. You are.
I don't have anything bad to say about my ex. I genuinely don't. Like.
I listen. People hate Meg, right? People hate Meg. For whatever reason that they do. I'm not exactly sure why everybody hates Meg so much. I also, I'm another person that don't understand why y'all hate Jada so much. It's only really because y'all want everybody to always be protecting Black men's images. Like y'all want women to just shut up and take abuse. Y'all want women to just shut up and deal with whatever people want to do to them. And whenever they try to fight back, whenever they try to speak up for themselves in any type of capacity, y'all want them to just shut up. Like that's the main thing I see y'all saying all the time. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. It's weird. It's very weird. I'm trying to find a clip when Megan was talking about let me see. She was talking about Tory, but there was an insinuation. Okay, so basically Tory Lane's security guard came out this week and said some shit about Kelsey having a gun. It was believed at some point, behind the scenes, it was believed or thought that Kelsey might have had the gun, but that it was still Tory that shot her, even if it wasn't his gun. Okay. But at the end of the day, the trial has taken place. His own lawyer said that Kelsey was not a viable, person to say that, she wasn't a person that you could say did it. That wouldn't have been smart because there wasn't enough evidence to prove that she did in real life. Y'all can speculate all y'all want on the internet, but in real life, I want y'all to use y'all brain cells. And I've been saying this from the very beginning because I understand how these things work. Bitch, I've watched Scandal. Everybody that has $1 million behind them is worth more than Kelsey and the fucking security. If Kelsey and the security had shot Megan, Tory would have said it the first fucking day. He would have said it that night. He would have been on live. Shit, that wasn't me. That was that bitch crazy ass homegirl. He would have been on live saying that. He didn't even get on a stand and say that Kelsey shot Megan. Because that's not what happened, y'all. And yes, guns don't accidentally go off 5 times in a row. He was shooting at her and he could have killed her. And then when people were in the comments saying, I saw somebody's comment under YouTube on TMZ's YouTube page saying that he should have aimed higher. Why do y'all want this girl dead? What is wrong with y'all? Are y'all okay? It's so weird to me, this energy that y'all have towards this lady, like she really did something to somebody. And she's the one that got shot. Tory Lanez would not be in jail if Kelsey shot Megan. He would have said it. Stop being dumb.
I want to be sad. I want to cry. I want to fucking tell you everything. I want to tell you my whole life story. And that was my friends at the time too. Everybody around me at that time saw how hard I was going. They saw how sad I was. They saw how much I drank. Nobody in my life at that time was like, Megan, let's not go out tonight. Megan, let's not turn up tonight. Megan, you don't got to do that. Everybody was down with the motherfucking shenanigans. I'll be crying before I walk in the party and bitches will be like, come on, bitch, let's go. You know, I'm crying with my nigga. Why you always crying? You know what I'm saying? Like, people saw me be low as fuck. Once I went and got help, once I got therapy, once I fucking decided I need to love myself. I need to value myself because I don't love myself. I'm not valuing myself. I'm fucking up. I'm crashing out. Once I start realizing you're crashing, bitch, you need to get your shit together because you're crashing. And I cleaned out the house. Everybody from my past was shook. Like, they was like, I can't believe this bitch not talking to me. What the fuck? How am I blocked? Why is this? Why is that? Bitch, you fake as fuck. You don't want to fuck with me. Da 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 da. I was down with you. I don't have any problem with anybody from my past. I don't have anything negative to say about anybody from my past. I don't want to talk bad about those people. Everybody is in your life for a reason or a season. You go your way, I go my way. I don't have nothing bad to say about y'all. I don't have nothing bad to say about anybody that I used to deal with. I don't have nothing bad to say about nobody I used to be friends with. Thank you so much for the purpose that you serve. Thank you for helping me realize I needed to grow. I'm never going to trash talk nobody that I used to be cool with. Like, I don't have nothing bad to say about y'all. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why me trying to better myself and be a new person is bothering people so bad. Like,
Child, I still can't understand people in the comments talking about he didn't shoot her and she lied. Like, I just need to know what type of dick juice everybody's drinking. What type of crack are y'all smoking? Like, and then I need for y'all to tell me who did it and why didn't Tory say who did it? Make it make sense for me. Since y'all think that she lied. According to hey Erica, according to Kelsey's testimony, Tory hit her all upside the head. He did. He also called and apologized to Kelsey when Megan was at the fucking hospital. What was he apologizing for? Y'all just don't make no sense.
Imagine y'all saying somebody is following the street code, not snitching. Are you snitching or are you not snitching? Because y'all trying to pretend like Kelsey shot me. Kelsey didn't motherfucking shoot me. And I really wonder why her main problem with me was, you won't tell people I didn't shoot you. I was like, Kelsey, I don't want to talk about this on social media at all. But now you won't even get online and defend yourself. So that really just proves my points. Either you took some money or your life is in danger. Like, why won't you get online and say, bitch, because this is what y'all care about. Y'all care about online. Because the case, if you say you didn't shoot me, why won't you get on the stand and say I didn't shoot this bitch? You say it online every day. You figure out how to get your niggas to say you didn't do it. You figure out how to get the blogs to say you didn't do it. But the one fucking would have mattered from was you. You should have said, I didn't do it. Kelsey did it. If she did it, why wouldn't you just say she did it? Kelsey, if you did not do it, why won't you just say, I did not do it? I know who shot me. I said who shot me, and that's why the fuck you in jail. Y'all motherfuckers are dragging it online like it's some new evidence. There's no new evidence. Motherfucking witnesses went missing. Why? I wonder why the witnesses went missing. Did y'all pay them? Why y'all showing up now? Why y'all showing up? It's about to be 2024. Y'all still fucking with me. Y'all still fucking with me. Why? Because y'all see me moving on and doing better. Y'all see me trying to heal and trying to grow. But y'all keep trying to bring me back this way when I'm trying to go this way. Imagine y'all saying somebody is following the street code, not snitching. Are you snitching or are you not snitching? Because y'all trying to pretend like Kelsey shot me. Kelsey didn't motherfucking shoot me. And I really wonder why her main problem with me was, you won't tell people I didn't shoot you. I was like, Kelsey, I don't want to talk about this on social media.
Y'all, dear fuck nigga. Kelsey tried to play Meg while still being in cahoots with Tory. She was mad because Meg clocked it and moved accordingly. That's how I felt. Based on Kelsey being on the phone with him at the hospital after all of that shit happened, he was apologizing for what happened. Kelsey was like, Meg, are you okay? Meg, are you okay? Why the fuck would she be asking Meg if she was okay if she just shot her? Y'all don't make no sense. Sitting up there talking about he saved her. What crack is everybody on? I just can't. All I know is Meg got shot. Tory did it. Kelsey's a snake in the grass. And a lot of y'all are male identified and weird as fuck. And I don't understand why. I just don't. He shot her. He will shoot you. And another thing I don't understand that y'all keep forgetting is that Tory Lanez is violent. Tory Lanez is violent. He had cases before Megan and during the situation with Megan while they was waiting to go on trial. While they were waiting to go on trial, he's punching and having his security jump August Alsina because August Alsina didn't want to speak to him. What are y'all talking about? Oh my God. He attacked 3 different people during that time. Tory has a pattern of behavior. He was already a felon. He was already doing shit that was wrong. I don't understand, y'all. Y'all cannot like Meg. Y'all can feel like Meg is a, agent of chaos and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, the girl did not shoot herself. And if Kelsey had shot him, he would have said that. Why would y'all think a man that is so out of control of himself and so egotistical as to jump somebody for not speaking to him? Why would he take a fucking jail sentence for Kelsey? Why would he do that? Millions of dollars behind him with a record company. Why would that man take a jail sentence for some shit he did not do? Please tell me. I want to know. Dr. Payne Nesta, thank you for the super chat. Her ex sounds like a classic clown and wild the nerve. Facts about the incident of a shooting is discussing how people vilify Meg and support these mostly lousy guys and toxic friends. Thank you for the super chat. It really is. I don't understand it, y'all. We're going to take one more break. Okay, it's a nice long one for y'all. I know I don't listen. Members only live is going to be real litty. Okay, all right. But we about to take one little break and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about Jazzy and we're going to talk about British Williams. All right, y'all like the video, support the channel. Thank you. I hope y'all having a good time because I am.
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say, anywhere you say, anywhere. said anyone.
All right, y'all. I'm back. I had to go check on my cabbage, y'all. Okay, bitches downstairs smothering cabbage. Okay. Hope y'all like the video. Hope y'all supporting the channel. Thank you so much. You're greatly appreciated. Thank you for becoming a member, Muad H. Nate. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was such a huge fan of Watch Jazzy. Like, loved her comedy. Really, really enjoy her. Right? And then she did the Shan Booty podcast. And she discussed her relationship with Cam Newton. And I didn't like anything that I was hearing. The things that stuck out to me in that interview was her talking about having painful anal sex with him because that's what he wants. Her watching him go to sleep at night and watching his breathing because she knows her man so well. And you know, I as a woman, you guys, I've been with the same man for 13 years. I know exactly what it is. Like, I'm up here making money, but I am downstairs cooking at the exact same time because when this man comes home, I want there to be food. And I love to watch him eat my food and enjoy it. It's one of my favorite things. But do you know who I get that from? My dad. Because my dad liked to cook and he liked to watch you enjoy his food. So that's not a woman thing. That's just a person thing. When you like to take care of the people that you love through food because you enjoy cooking and making shit taste good. So when she discusses it, it's something she does for this man in that interview. I understood what she was talking about, but I also felt like you're not supposed to tell people how you really are in a relationship with a man because it becomes something that is used against you. In my feelings. Especially when it's a nigga that's not really worthy of that. Right? Cam Newton is not the most likable guy. And she tells us that she cries in the shower because she doesn't want to tell him anything she's going on. You know, anything she has going on. She's not going to tell him. I mean, you know, she's just going to cry in the shower and deal with her issues on her own. It sounded like their kink is public humiliation. It may be. It may be. Listen, I'm not into BDSM, but I'm around it. Okay? And what I know about BDSM and all kind of different like kinks is that they act out a certain trauma, but in a controlled environment. And so your issues can be worked out through sex and having sex in a certain manner. And it can be something that everybody's agreeing to. So it's not really abuse, even though the act is abuse. Okay. Like I know people that like to get whipped with paddles and shit to their sore, to their skin breaks. And they don't like the pain as much, but they like the cleanup. They like the tenderness that comes when he has to come in and make it all better after he just finished hurting her. Once I understood that about kinks and BDSM, I understood why people get addicted to abusive relationships. Because essentially, what is happening is the person has to come in and make it better after they've been fucked up. Thank you, Keenan Pete, for the Cash App. I appreciate you, love. After they finish beating your ass, after they finish cheating on you, after they finish doing whatever abusive thing that they do to you, and y'all have the big blow up, the big fight, whatever that looks like, they have to then come in because they know they the fucked up one because they know they're the one that's fucking up. So they have to come in and clean it up. They got to come in and buy you stuff. They got to be tender with you. They got to be nice to you. They have to make you remember why you love them in order to make it all better. But that's why it's abuse in relationships, because it's usually being done without the person's knowledge. They don't know that this is what's happening. They just become addicted to the rhythm of it. But they don't know that the reason why they're sticking it out with this person is because they became addicted to the love bombing version. And so they take the abuse because they like the love bomb and a cleanup that happens after. Okay. So even though I understand this as a kink, when a woman turns the kink into her life in this manner, you make it your comedy, you're pregnant for him now, you're making it a part of your career, you're making it who you are. It doesn't matter. You're making it who you are. It's not in a controlled environment where it's just happening in sex, where it's just happening when y'all do scenes, okay? As some of my people would say, okay? Because that's what they do. They orchestrate scenes for you to act out whatever the punishment is, and then the cleanup that happens after. It's all orchestrated. It's all agreed to. It's all talked about beforehand. A controlled environment. This is not in a controlled environment. This is somebody that is assuming a nigga's personality and assuming all of the things that he wants from her because she thinks that's what she's supposed to do as a woman because he's showing up with $100 million. But no, you're no different than the other baby mamas as much as you think you are. Carisha, you're no different than Cassie, just as much as you think you are. That's why you're calling yourself a real life whore now, right? Because behind the scenes, Diddy has probably made you fuck somebody that you didn't want to fuck for his pleasure. But because you from Miami-Dade County and that's the way they get down, you think that it's all good, right? Everybody thinks that they can take it until they can't take it anymore.
I'm the third one, and this is his sixth child. Someone said, ooh. Like, couldn't have been me. All right, till the rich nigga put that pressure on you. I could never be with nobody. Okay. Until $100 million start putting the pressure on you, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Talking about what you'll never be.
He ain't got to have him $100 million. All he got to have is some good dick, and they going to do all of the same shit you doing.
You ain't never had.
The jersey is so terrible, y'all. Like, she's clowning herself because the jersey is not even cute.
Oh, you better than me? I am. It's so funny because he was clapping back at a couple of.
She's a good comedian, though, to use this in her comedy like this. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's sad, but the way she's good.
He was clapping back at a couple of people in the comments, too, which was great. I was like, yeah, man, get him. Can't nobody read your font, but. So if y'all don't know, I'm the third one, and this is his sixth child.
Okay. Third one, sixth child, and she's making fun of it like, you know, like the embarrassment of it isn't embarrassing to her. Okay, and then she had to respond because y'all know everybody, nobody can hear your font, but okay, y'all know she had to respond. Shout out to Erica De Niro, the mask a woman wears to protect the image of a man while looking like a complete fool. Girl, you always right. Ooh.
Say, I really appreciate the people checking on me and being like, oh my gosh, Jazz, your video's going viral. You know, the haters, fuck all the negativity. Like, you know, God is in control and all this stuff. I'm thinking like,
God,
what are you talking about? I don't read into that. I don't let that stop me what the fuck I'm doing. It's like, I don't know what y'all do. You know what I'm doing? I just had dinner with my man and my bonus children.
Yeah. Okay. So your friends are watching this shit and they feel bad for you, but you're at the house in your, you know, delusional bliss, pregnant, telling us that you don't give a fuck about that and you don't care about that. And I'm happy over here, girl. And it's like, but your friends don't know that. Your friends don't know that.
A meal that I cooked, looked around, seen everybody eating up all the shit I made with love. You know what else I'm doing? About to go get ice cream with my nigga and my bonus children. You think I'd give a about what a bitch is saying about me and how I live my life. I don't. I'm happy. Y'all can have that shit. Yes, I see I'm going viral. Yes, I see that video is going everywhere. And I said
great. It's
what I said. However, bitch, what you think I'm doing? Oh, and later after I eat ice cream, I'm gonna scratch my nigga back to sleep. Period. So
you the pregnant one, Jazzy. But you're the pregnant one.
If y'all don't know, I'm the third one.
You're the pregnant one, Jazzy. He's not gonna rub your feet or your back after you just finished slaving over the stove and cooking all of that food. Yeah, he worth $100 million, but he over there trying to snatch a 2017 fucking SUV from his baby mama who got what, 3 kids for him? Because he's that stingy once he not fucking you no more. So whenever he gets tired of you, whenever he's over you bending over backwards for him because it's no longer attractive anymore. Because trust me, them niggas will get tired of you being easy. They'll get bored. And then they'll be done with you. And you'll have a baby. And the $100 million won't mean shit except for, oh my God, I fucked up. Because now this nigga's gonna have me in court. Because he keep having that baby mama going back to court. Cam is not a good guy. Cam is not a good guy, y'all. It don't matter what she talking about. And it's so funny when you see women get online and proclaim like their delusional ignorance like so loudly, right? They're online and it's like, you ain't never had this amount of money in your face. And it's like, yeah, but some of us understand that it's harder to have more money. It's easier to be comfortable. You're not willing to sacrifice as much of yourself when you're not so thirsty for it. And it protects you and it keeps you from being in situations like a lot of these girls. I just finished rereading Corinne Steffen's first book, and everybody thinks it's so great to be around these men that are using them up. But at the end of the day, you still get left with nothing a lot of the times if you're not smart. And they try to leave you with nothing. They try to fuck over you after it's all said and done, after you finish being insecure and thirsty for some niggas' validation, so you willing to make yourself look like a fool in public for him. Y'all, I hope Jazzy be okay. Either way, I think she's going to make a really good comedian once this is all said and done. If there's anything left. Because niggas like Cam, they don't leave nothing left, okay? Like they take all the scraps. They don't leave nothing left on the bone with a bitch. She's gorgeous, okay? Oh, I know about Elizabeth Overseen, baby. That's my girl. I love me some Elizabeth Overseen. Okay? I've been loving Corinne Steffens as long as I've known her. Okay? I was learning something from her at every step of the way. I learned a lot from listening to her books. And I also just always understood that money is great and having access to all of those things is amazing. But ultimately, I'm not willing to give up parts of myself for it, because I'll get it how I get it, and I'll get it in my own time, and I won't have to sacrifice myself for it. So, I hope Jazzy's having fun. I hope Carisha's having fun. But the girls look sad on the internet sometimes. I'm gonna just say it like that. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. British Williams is talking to Carlos. Let's hear what she had to say.
Every day I have this conversation with myself. Every day I say to myself, damn, if I knew these were the consequences to the things that I did to try to survive, I wouldn't have done them. And one thing that I hate that I see is people's like, oh, she was trying to keep up with the Joneses, or, oh, this is just for her to buy bags and purses. I'm like, no, absolutely not. This was me trying to make sure my sister could finish her master's degree from Northwestern. Me trying to make sure that we didn't lose our house that was in foreclosure. Me trying to make sure that, that we were okay. Lorenzo didn't work for like 3 years. Like he had went to a point, and a lot of people could probably relate to this if they've dealt with an athlete before. Once they retire, they don't know what to do most of the time. And they go into these depressions where they are just at a point where they don't know what to do. And I wasn't going to just allow the entire family to just fall to the wayside. And I took it upon myself to do things that I didn't think I was going to go have a 9-year sentence for, if that makes any sense, ever. Even
then you would be stupid. Shout out to Jamila T. Davis and all of the girls down there on the BET Plus show. Queen Pins. There are some girls down there that was doing fraud too. And they always make an example out of black women because you're not supposed to be this smart. And this ain't your system, bitch. So as much as you doing your research on how much time a regular person, a white person would get for this crime, they're going to make an example out of your old, halfway famous black ass. Let me tell y'all something. And I know, this is why I come into somebody that was grateful in his life. My daddy always would talk to me about don't do shit that'll have you looking over your shoulder. Don't do shit that will have you looking over your shoulder, because if you can get caught, you will get caught. Especially when you fucking around with the IRS, scamming and shit money. And then when you get to that certain tax bracket level and all of that, they gonna put your ass up. They gonna hem you up.
Some things that I didn't know were illegal. Then things that I did know that were illegal, I never would think this would be the consequence.
Did Lorenzo know what you were doing?
Wasn't she scamming when she was on trial? Like during the time period, during the pandemic, when she was waiting to go on trial, she was still scamming during that time? Girl.
Yeah. Somewhat. Maybe it might have been some instances that he didn't know anything about, but like most of the time
he knew he didn't have no fucking money, goofy ass nigga.
I would say yes. Yeah.
How did you find out?
Carlos, I cannot stand you. Carlos in his fucking turtleneck and these glasses trying to look deep. I cannot.
This is all going down. Were you contacted by the IRS? Did the feds come to your place of residence?
In 2019, the feds showed up to my house and they wanted to ask me some questions. And I was like, what?
Were they like in the movies in suits and stuff, or?
They were. It was two of them, and there was two investigators, and they started asking me questions. And at first I was like, and then they came back and they wanted to talk, and I recorded the entire thing. Mm-hmm. So I still have it on recording, just as they probably do. And we had a conversation, and I was like, they were asking me questions. I'm like, yeah, okay, like what? I'm like, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Like whatever it was, if I knew, I knew. But if I didn't, I didn't know. Like I would tell them. And we had that conversation, and then I don't know if it was because of COVID, but 2 years later, I got a call from my lawyer because I had put a lawyer on retainer just in case if something happened that like you've been indicted. And I'm like, I've been indicted. He's like, yeah. He was like, the federal agents came today to my office and asked that we set up a time for you to turn yourself in to be able to do it. And I'm like, okay. So he sends me the indictment. I look through my indictment. I'm like, I'm reading through it like this is. I'm like, these are the things that they have on my indictment. And I'm like, the indictment itself was like, I don't know, $45,000 maybe, what they had come up with, because I don't understand how they come up with these numbers. They had, even with my restitution, they said tax evasion. You haven't paid taxes since 2020. But how did you come up with these numbers? How do you know how much I made? Like, I don't get it. Like, you see what I'm saying? So it's one of the.
Because they're thinking about how much money you illegally obtained. That's how they got you, because they knew what you were doing. So of course they knew how much money you were probably making, and they're gonna hit you up every other way. That's why you don't do this shit. You don't play with the government. The house always wins.
Those things where it's fucked up. I don't know what other way to put it. This is just every day I have this conversation with myself.
Okay, hold up. There are more clips. Hold up, y'all. Let me get the other clips, because I thought I had saved the right one and I didn't. I saved the wrong one. But y'all, it sounds to me like she's trying to like feign ignorance in some respect. And you were scamming for such a long time that I just can't believe that you didn't know that this was gonna happen. And then it says that she received permission to delay prison sentence to spend Christmas with her daughter. That's nice. I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they did that. Y'all should probably ask her how she paid for the baby's Christmas presents. Yeah, y'all should probably check in on that. Hold up. Is this the same one? Hold up. Here we go. There we go. Hold up, y'all. It's coming. It's coming.
That's all. Don't overly sentence me because of who I am and because you feel like I should be held to a higher standard, because the criminal system is not made for that. The criminal system is supposed to be blind, where you're basing things off of what you see on paperwork, what you see the person did, what you see if the person had a history of doing this, if the person has done this before. And it just makes me, I never understood it. We talk so much about Black men in our society and how the police or how the legal system really triggers them or isn't made for us, but it's not made for Black people in general.
Dog whistle.
Women, men, it doesn't matter. Like, and I never understood it until I sat in it and watched it happen to me, if that makes any sense. You know, we see people like, I come from a community where I have a lot of people that went to jail for selling drugs, or maybe they shot somebody, or, you know, they look at these things as terrible because they are things that are horrible for our community. But when we look at, you know, people who do things that are nonviolent, we look at, oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm not trying to, but
I'm gonna be real. I don't think people should go to jail for nonviolent crimes. I don't, y'all. I don't think people should go to jail for nonviolent crimes. I think there should be other more inventive ways of you know, doing what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like stealing from people, you need to go to jail because you stole from people and you weren't learning your lesson. So apparently you needed to go sit your ass down somewhere. So I'm gonna read for y'all what page 6 is saying. Basketball Wives alum British Williams claims a series of issues, including horrible gambling addiction, plus her father's death, led to fraudulent criminal behavior that has landed her a 4-year prison sentence. You think you don't deserve 4 years for 10 years of scamming when you could have just went and got a goddamn job? You could have went and got a job. You was on Basketball Wives. You could have got on social media and started making your money on social media. But instead, you decided to scam and steal social security numbers. And y'all always want people to feel bad about y'all losing y'all freedom when y'all play fast and loose with your own fucking freedom. I was saying this shit about C Murder. Y'all, people want to believe so bad that C Murder didn't do what them people said he did because witnesses are changing their stories 20 years later and shit. But I'm going to just say this. It wasn't nothing about C Murder's life that showed you he was trying to stay out of trouble. C Murder had jumped somebody the same day that he allegedly unalived the man. The same man that he allegedly unalived, he jumped him right before. So you running around with your niggas like New Orleans niggas do because y'all promote criminal behavior. So you running around with guns and shit. You big Billy badass. You got your big dick energy and you punking people and you highly volatile. And every time somebody look at you funny, you want to start an issue with somebody because you know you can. You threatening motherfuckers all day, every day. You walking around in your everyday life doing illegal shit, not giving a fuck about the fact that you can get caught up and end up in jail. And then when your ass end up in jail, you want to turn around and ask everybody else to feel sorry for you because what? Because now you in jail and that's so terrible, as if you didn't know that was a possibility this whole time. Y'all, I'm all here for you when they wrong and you right. I'm all here for you when they wrong and you right. But bitch, you did this shit. Let me finish reading this shit to y'all. I'm sorry. Just upset me with this foolishness. Always trying to like do the black people thing. More so of a reason for why you shouldn't be out here playing fast and loose with your freedom when you know how they love to hem black people up. The gambling addiction had a lot of domino effects to things that would occur. Williams, 33, 2 years younger than me, tells esteemed reality TV producer Carlos King in Page 6 exclusive preview of Tuesday's Reality with the King podcast episode when her dad died in 2017 after a grueling battle with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. Mind you, it says she had been scamming from 5 years before this, but okay. The reality star had suppressed her gambling habits. She explains that she received insurance money from his passing and wanted to do right with the influx of cash, given her history of spending it irresponsibly. So instead of investing it, starting a legit business with it, Williams said she intended to build her credit up and sought help from a financial advisor who sold her a credit privacy number, a CPN, 9-digit number format like a social security number. It's frequently used by scammers to mislead consumers into thinking it can replace one's social security number. It is illegal to create a false identity with a CPN. Though Williams claims that she bought one with the sole intention of pulling herself out of a financial hole, so instead of using the money that your daddy gave you to pay off your debts, you used it to go and get a fake CPN number, especially after losing tens of thousands of dollars to her gambling addiction. She says, when people see this misuse of a social security number, they think I went and stole people's social security numbers or something. That wasn't the case. Okay. I bought a CPN from a credit lady. I don't know if it was somebody's actual social security number or if it was something they created. I don't know. That's where that came from. So you was doing shit that was illegal and you was just assuming that you wasn't going to have to deal. You were assuming you weren't going to have to deal with the consequences. A lot of y'all do this. A lot of y'all go and purchase and you know, do fugazi ass shit with people when it come to y'all taxes and all of those things. And y'all just assume that ain't nobody going to catch up with y'all. I don't have my anxiety levels is already high, y'all. I'm an empath. I can't take that type of stress. In May, the former VH1 reality personality who appeared on Basketball Wives in 2014, season 3, pleaded guilty to 5 federal counts of misuse of a social security number, 4 counts of bank fraud, 3 counts of making false statements to the IRS, and 3 counts of wire fraud. The crimes took place over the course of nearly a decade and continued even after Williams was indicted, per Assistant U.S. Attorney Diane Gluck. Williams illegally obtained PPP loans that weren't meant for businesses affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, federal authorities also allege. Okay. Additionally, the mother of one who shares daughter Dash with ex-fiance Lorenzo Gordon was accused of underreporting her income on tax returns from 2017 to 2019, fraudulently using social security numbers that were not assigned to her to open accounts with credit card companies and banks, and submitting fake medical bills to at least one insurance company. Throughout that period in Williams' life, she beat her gambling addiction, which she says drained her financially and emotionally. No one even knows this besides my family and friends. I used to have a very, very bad gambling problem. Horrible, she confesses. Like when you think about people being on drugs or being alcoholics, I don't think there is anything worse than gambling. Yeah, she do look like she used to be flat-footed walking around them dirty-ass carpeted casinos. At the height of her issues, William lost $50,000 over Christmas, making the holidays particularly bleak. This is why everybody should be careful about her staying out for Christmas with her kid. It was really an addiction that I literally had to wean myself from. And on top of having my lifestyle and, you know, just everything that I was used to doing and having, this addiction was horrible. I remember being just that Christmas one year and losing almost 50K like in 2 days. It was horrible. No matter the struggle she faced before committing fraud in a number of ways, racking up 15 felonies in total, Williams will eventually have to take accountability for her actions. Bitch, you had 15 felonies and they only gave you 4 years. While she was sentenced in October, it remains unknown when she will report to prison. In addition to the 4-year sentence, Judge Henry E. Autry ordered the Missouri resident to pay restitution of $565,000, $500,000, okay? And I just feel like that's within, she can do it. She can do it. You're a reality TV star. You do some reality shows. You actually start taking advantage of your story. When you get out of jail, write a book about the experience. Turn that shit into a profit for you. You have an interesting life to tell. Turn it into a profit for yourself. Y'all need to go and study Corinne Steffens. Study overseeing for somebody that knows how to make money off of having a fucked up life. Okay? Check out the Kardashians, okay? You need to look and see what people are doing, how they making their money off their lives when they need to. Okay? Let me see what y'all are saying. No, she ain't got $500,000. Wow, that 5 slaps on the wrist, she made out like a bandit, truly. And she's still up there acting like the criminal justice system is just fucking over her. Meanwhile, you've been stealing from people for over a decade. I don't even understand. Thank you, Shakaya Muzone. Thank you for your common sense that not everyone has. Oh, girl. It's exhausting, isn't it? But thank you. Thank you for acknowledging it. Oh my God. Thank you. Christian, thank you again for another super chat. This whole lying, Your Honor. Sis was on demon time, scamming her fan base of black women, girl. The fuck bye. We don't feel bad. Oh, yo. I don't feel bad for her. I don't, because ultimately I feel like we all make decisions. We are all living in the same goddamn country as black women, knowing that you don't get away with shit just because, oh, I didn't know. That's not a good enough excuse after 10 years of scamming people, my girl. It's just not. You know, it's so sad. It's so sad. She just wanted probation. Oh, well, I'm sorry, girl. You're going to do them 4 years that then people saying you should do. She might get out, faster on, good behavior. Maybe she'll get out in 2 years. If they sentence her to 4, she might get out in 2. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you'll probably start scamming as soon as you get out. I mean, to me, I feel like she kind of started out making money from her pussy. Wasn't she with the basketball player? That's how it started, right? That retarded ass nigga, you was really in love with him? Oh, okay. That wasn't a money grab? All right. I don't know. I think whenever you get with goofy basketball players, a lot of the times it's a money grab. But yeah, no, I feel like she got off easy. I feel like the interview is meant to make people feel bad for her. And I just kind of feel like I'm not playing these games with y'all, because essentially as a 35-year-old woman, what I have always understood is you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. You do not play with the government. You don't play about money and all of that, because that shit will always catch up to you. It always will catch up to you, especially now. They're getting even better at detecting things. This ain't the fucking 70s and the 80s where people was actually using hard copies of shit and somebody had to bring something somewhere. No, everything is through computers now. And it is so very easy and quick to find out if people are not making what they supposed to be making or doing what they supposed to be doing. So I don't know why people even play those games like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you don't want to have to worry about then people come and knock on your door, you do what the fuck you supposed to do. Don't be like British and assume that it won't happen to your black ass. Okay? Now that's all I got. 2 hours and 30 minutes. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you to everybody that became a member during this live. Thank you for everybody that supported me financially during this live. It's greatly appreciated. I spent all my money at Art Basel. So yeah, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so very much. And I will see my members tomorrow for the members only live. Okay? Okay. All right. Bye.